Hey everyone, I felt guided to come on here again today. These energies are a little bit different than what we're used to because we've been in such a battlefield for the past few years. First, I want to say my daughter has moved out, so I am in the process of moving my office into her room, and so you can see her stuff is still back here. She likes Paris and Audrey Hepburn and Dirty Dancing and Breakfast Club. So, but anyway, I love it. It's cute. Um, but all of you that tune in, I've had a lot of readings lately in regards to people coming into their own, coming into themselves, coming into who they are, what they are, not knowing what's going on with the energies. And it's not that we don't know what's not going on with the energies. It's more or less getting used to being lighter. We're so used to having things on us all the time that when Spirit says dump all this stuff, dump it, and it brings it up for you to dump it, we don't know what to do. We really don't know what to do, right? So, and we're like, oh yeah, we feel lighter. There must be crisis going on somewhere. Well, this week, I told you that this is supposed to be a week to balance, relax, chill. But we do have some things going on. And with these things going on, astrologically wise, we have to choose to rise above. Okay? I've said it before, and yes, we do have a map. Numerology and astrology are exact. But at the same time, the best thing to do is rise up, learn your lessons and rise above what that may restrict you at. All right? We are not beings that are here we're not supposed to suffer. I mean, you have a God or creator or universe, infinite wisdom, whatever anybody wants to say, it's all the same, who did not make you and say, oh, I'm gonna make everyone just so that they can suffer. No, it's to co-create. And I fall into this too. We all do because of conditioning. But look at it this way. Creator is love and only knows love. That's why when you focus on something, whether it's good for you or bad for you, whether it's worrisome or it's joyful, you receive it. Because, somebody told me one time, it was very powerful, just these words. God loves us so much that he will give us what we want and what we focus on, even if it's not good for us. Because really, the universe doesn't know the difference. It just comes from that you're asking for it, you're worrying about it, you're thinking about it, you're obsessing about it. Must be what you want. And we, all of us, make it so very hard when it's so very easy. Okay? And I just wanted to come on here and say there are easy ways. I have been doing a lot of clearings. I don't know if all of you guys know the whole scope, and the whole scope of my practice isn't even on my website. That's why sometimes I get very, where I can't be, I'm trying harder, but I can't be here to do the videos constantly all the time because I do a lot of spiritual work. I do a lot of work for a lot of people. And sometimes I do catch a lot of it. And it's not always easy to be on guard all the time while you're doing that. and then I got to kind of take a break. But then it's not for very long. But at the same time, I do have a chakra balancing and angel therapy combination package on my website. And that is so powerful. It's very powerful. We take and we cut all the etheric cords away, past and present, that no longer serve you, that you are buried down with, that are keeping you down. Not from you, but from other situations, circumstances, past lives, people, everything that you haven't got rid of. Even the guy that's behind you, guy or woman, that's behind you in traffic, who screams at you at the top of their lungs. Boom, that's an attack. People don't even understand that. And there's a cord made, and it's a negative one. And the more things that are negative happens, the more things hit that cord. The more things hit all the negative cords. And then all of a sudden it's like, I don't feel like myself. Well, you don't feel like yourself because you're not. You're everybody else. And being an empath myself, I got to really do work on, and maybe I'll do some videos on how to release some of these. As a matter of fact, I will. How to release some of these energies and call your own power back. But we can't go through life anymore blinded and saying this is how life is. No, you have so much more power. So much more power than what you even think you do. And so because I've been getting a lot of questions in regards to power, in regards to relationships, you know, relationships are really different than what we're taught. They really and truly are. You know, when you get in a relationship with somebody, and let's say it becomes intimate, when you have intimacy with someone and in a sexual way, a lot of time, not a lot of times, every single time, you take on that karma. How fun is that? Right? So even in love, in loving yourself, sometimes that needs to be getting rid of too. Sometimes some of that karma needs to be broken, cut away, and healed so that you can move on. There's a whole scope of things out there that people don't even understand. And I want to be able to help you. That's why I don't like, everyone says you should charge more for your readings. They're so helpful. They've changed my life. They've done this. They've done that. Your mentoring packages, your coaching sessions, all of that. That's great. It's not just me. It's your angels, guides, and teachers. And that's who I give the credit to. I'm a vessel. So, you know, if I can help in any of those ways, I have several different, and I know my website needs to be updated. So you can always ask me. You can always send an email and say, hey, you know, can we customize this, or can we do this, or can we do that? Or my packages are all different. I only have one on my website, but they're all customizable for your mentoring package or your coaching packages. Okay? But I do want to go over, I do feel that many people would benefit from the angel therapy and the chakra balancing. And guess what? You don't even have to be there for that. And for some reason, I wasn't going to do this, but I'm drawn to pull a card. And this is usually how things happen. But I'm drawn to pull a card. I thought I turned my phone off and I turned on vibrate. That just kind of scared me for a second. It's so quiet, except for then. Okay, what do you want everyone to know? You are loved. Oh, I heard that. You are loved and you are supported. And if you knew the army that stands behind you, the army that's behind you, there's not one thing on the face of this planet that you would be afraid of. Okay? Not one. Nope. All your fears, doubts, and worries, they're not of God. Not of God. I'm picking up messages for specific people, and I can't do messages. My nose starts. I'm sorry. My nose itches when. Maybe I'll do a Q&A, and you guys can come through and talk, but you can't come through and talk for specific people. Oh, they're driving me crazy. Okay. Sorry. That's my nose itches with it. I know it's funny. Okay. Guys. The Eight of Swords. They want you to know you are not stuck. It's an illusion. Look at her. She can easily get out of those binds. She can easily walk out of the swords. There's so many different ways. There's no hills. It's living on flat land. It's on her mind. How many different ways can you get out of your situation? How many different ways can you be unstuck? Well, she can walk through. She can actually take her foot and knock down one of those swords and then sit down on the ground and cut away her bindings. She can slip out of the bindings and take her blindfold off. She can easily just walk over and pick up one of the swords and use it to cut things away. It's an illusion. You're not stuck. The thing is that you're not trusting yourself. And the universe that stands behind you. Right? Huge message for me as well. So I'm going to let you go. I didn't want this to be too long. I guess I could put the link to the chakra balancing and the angel therapy down below. You could also visit my website and see what other readings or healing work or anything I have. I can do your healing work all over the world. I have people in New Zealand and Australia and Russia and England, everywhere, with the same results as if we were just sitting here. Okay? So God bless all of you. I will put that below, and I look forward to doing more videos that can help you guys. Just give me some ideas of what you need. Okay? All right. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I will see you soon. Take care.